Hello, everyone. This is Rick, and I'd like to share a few thoughts about my recent article titled 2023 was the year the evangelical obsession with Pride Month turned violent. It was published on July 13th, 2023 by Baptist News Global. So as we've gone through the month of June and we enter into different stores, many of us have noticed the different Pride displays of their merchandise and clothing that have been up. And you'll notice, shirts with rainbow colors or messages like "you belong" or words about love, different things like that. And I noticed when I went through Target this year in June, I noticed when I went through Target that they had the displays up. But then when I went through Target again, like a week later, all of a sudden the displays were gone. And I was wondering what in the world happened. So I looked into it and found out that people were knocking over displays, they were destroying displays, people were making threats to employees, and it got so bad across the nation that Target ended up nationwide pulling their displays. And it even escalated into bomb threats. And so what I did was I traced this pattern through different corporations like Bud Light, North Face, Starbucks, the Los Angeles Dodgers, and the National Hockey League. And with the exception of North Face, all the other corporations were backing off when their employees were feeling unsafe based off of the angry reactions they were getting over Pride displays. And so basically with the National Hockey League in particular, I found that one to be very interesting because players what they would do is they would wear pride colors during warm-ups before the game. And there were a lot of players in the NHL who were backing out of it and saying that they could not participate. And the two reasons that they gave, one was they were conservative Christian, or two, they were from Russia. And the reason, and I found that those two pairings of reasons to be very interesting, because especially in light of the evangelical support for Vladimir Putin based off of the way Putin has treated LGBTQ people. We looked at people like Franklin Graham or different Republican politicians, and they talk about how Russia is this Christian nationalist nation as if that's a really good thing. And I think that a lot of what is meant by the theme of "Make America Great Again," I think a lot of it is basically this idea of make America more like Russia. And so what I think I come away from this article seeing is that your view of justice gives birth to more of your view of justice. So if you have an angry, retributive view of justice, it's only going to give birth to more and more anger and retribution. And that's how we go from knocking over a sign to eventually having bomb threats. And so it just gives birth to this greater and greater retribution. And I'm left wondering, if we had more of a restorative view of justice, could a restorative justice give birth to more restoration? Perhaps, but we're going to have to give up retribution and wrath exhaustion in order to be able to pursue justices of restoration.